What's going on? Captain Paul from TSP. Excuse the audio, just kind of, fortunately I'm underway. Saw the news that happened though, felt like I had to make a video. Kind of in a somber mood. It is very sad to hear about Kevin Samuels passing. So this video isn't going to articulate as well as my co-host Dr. Evil Genius. He made a video, it's going to be up soon. I think it's going to be, you know, well more thought out, well more touching than mine is. He viewed Kevin Samuels as a mentor and as someone to look up to. So that has to be definitely something you guys look out for. And I hope you guys stick around the channel to see that be uploaded later today. I'm making a video for what I've been seeing about Kevin Samuels. People like haters on Twitter posting, celebrating his death and championing it. It's very troublesome, and I feel like this is where we have gotten today in society, is that, you know, we're just okay if the other side is dead, or we just don't care because we're gonna make them out to be this evil person. I saw some of the most brain dead fucking tweets by a bunch of women that, you know, Kevin Samuels would criticize, and a bunch of dudes Kevin Samuels would criticize as well, that were essentially doing it for clout, so, you know, they could try to get some e-pussy. I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys. It's pathetic in the way some people do act when someone tragically passes, right? Any aisle, it's like someone, for example, if a Democrat I don't like their policies passes away, I'm not like, oh fuck yeah, like that's weird. That's weird fucking logic to me. You know, a human being and their family members lost someone. Like, I don't know. I don't understand how people that's just lost in the cycle. Like, oh, you know, it's just this biggie. They just make these people caricatures, and they make them like essentially not human beings, so it's easy to vilify them. Listen, I am not a big Kevin Samuels follower. I'm not. I've watched a lot of his content. I agree with some of his takes. I disagree with others. What I will not stand for, though, is what I'm seeing, how people saying he's misogynistic and so, like, no. Kevin Samuels had women go approach him to get onto his podcast on how to achieve higher earning males. And he was just brutally honest with some of these women that needed a reality check. If you would watch a lot of those videos he had with interactions that people would call misogynistic, they were literally women out of touch reality, like women that have nothing to offer those high earning men. They're expecting like a 10 or 12 supermodel and nothing less. Whereas them themselves, like, they're a single mother, or they're like, you know, overweight or whatever. You know, you got to be realistic within your expectations, right? You can try to shoot above your weight. I know I got lucky to shoot above my weight, but at the same time, you know, I never had crazy expectations. I'll just let shit flow how it flows. But like a lot of people, women that came on his show, were demanding these type of men, and he would just point out why they wouldn't be as attracted to them. And he'd say, well, what's wrong with an average male that's working in the workforce that makes $40,000 to $60,000 a year that can support a family? And they didn't want that. They wanted a free meal. They wanted someone that would be able to pay for anything. So I'm not going to sit here and like just not say anything regarding the misogynistic stuff, because I just think that's a joke. And that's just a fallacy by people that aren't comfortable with getting their feelings hurt. You know, Kevin Samuels delivered into this community and into the internet sphere a level of truth. Now, like I said, is there every single thing that came out of Kevin Samuels' mouth I agree with? No. But I just didn't like the terrible takes by dudes that are looking for e-pussy online and women that are just bitter and lonely. Because that's what it comes down to. A lot of these women and men are just bitter, lonely, or simps of something of that nature. I will round out my thoughts like this, and I apologize, it might be a little rambly, it's off the cuff. I want to say to the Kevin Samuels family, friends, loved ones, you know, may he rest in peace. I keep all of you in my prayers. Kevin Samuels, regardless how much you love him or hate him, was an innovator. He made platforms, he made a massive platform for himself, I should say, and really reached and helped, you know, young men try to navigate in life. I think what Kevin Samuels did online was good for a lot of young men, trying to break these very young guys around 18, even early 20s, mid 20s, and shit, even in their 30s, out of this realm of just mediocrity and making sure that they can try to achieve as much as they can in life. And I think that's what's lost in all of this, is that Kevin Samuels at the end of the day just wanted people to do better for themselves and told people bluntly, honestly, how they can improve themselves. So, like I said, prayers to him and his whole family. It's so sad that he passed away with a, you know, cardiac arrest. It's really unfortunate. I don't know his health history. I'm not going to speculate until more things come out. But then again, I said, prayers for him and his family, and, you know, for his supporters. I know this has got to be very difficult. I know it hit DEG pretty hard because he viewed him as a mentor, because he, you know, spoke a lot of truth. And, you know, we should not lose the mantle here. You know, men need to help men. We need to help each other grow, how each other navigate in life, how to level up. You know, what Kevin Samuels would want for every man that he helped affect positively, he'd want what he did for you to do unto others, and hopefully, you know, help men reach that next level. Because that's all Kevin Samuels trying to do, man, was just help men and women, you know, go to that next level and be a little bit more based in reality. So, for Captain Paul, this is TSP, and I'll see you in the next episode.